Hello everyone, this is Ankit Mittal and welcome to another video on in the minikube. And in our earlier video, we covered how we can install the minikube on our Vagrant VM, and we saw a workaround for the minikube installation because directly running the minikube over the Vagrant is not supported. So we set up the VM driver to none, and then we use the Docker to run the minikube on the Vagrant VM. Now, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, I would suggest you to subscribe to our channel to get all the videos as soon as we publish them to your YouTube account so that you don't miss any of our videos. And that being said, you can also subscribe to our email list as well as our blog, that is www.unixcloudfusion.in, to get all the latest updates about the cloud DevOps and automation and start some of the latest technologies from the scratch itself. Okay, so let's begin with our today's video on the minikube. So we are in our today's video we are going to use the kubectl to run the containers directly inside the minikube. We are going to see how we can run the containers, do the deployments, expose the containers uh, over the external ports, and once the containers are ready, we are also going to see, once the container lifecycle has been completed, how we can go ahead and delete the containers from our minikube. That is the all that we are going to do in this video. Alright, so let's start now. The very first thing is we are running the minikube in Vagrant, so it runs as a container. Now, because the kubectl also runs as a container, we need to identify where we are running the kubectl, and then we can go ahead and use that. To identify where you have installed your kubectl, just run a run command that will help you identify the kubectl. So the kubectl is running over here, so we can use that and create a soft link like this is our source and the destination will be slash USA local then kubectl. Alright, so now we are good to go. We can directly use the local bin kubectl, and we are going to run the minikube. So we are going to name our container hello minikube, and we are going to use the Docker repository of KTest, that is Kubernetes own Docker repository over the Google Cloud, gcr.io, and we are going to use the eco server image. Okay, you can download this from the Docker Hub as well, and this is just echoes out any command provided to it, and we are going to run it on port 1880. Okay, so that should run the container inside the minikube. Just execute this command, and it says the deployment of hello minikube has been created. Okay, now we can expose the container of minikube that we have done over to some external port, and for that we can use um, again we are going to go to the kubectl and to expose deployment. Hello, that is the name of our container that we have done, that is hello minikube, and we are going to provide it the port on which we want to expose our container, that is 81 in our case. Alright, so that would be the node port. Okay, that should automatically assign the port to this container. Let's see. Okay, so the minikube container has being exposed now. So at this point, we have successfully launched an echo server pod that should echo out whatever command that we are providing to it, and we are also having the curl access to this pod now. So we can make directly use the curl to make a RESTful call to our container, and that should provide the information. Now, if you want to get the list of all the pods running inside your Kubernetes cluster, so you can do /usr local ctl get pod. Okay, that will get all the running pods in your environment. Once you do that, the hello minikube pod is there, so we can directly use this pod to make the curl request. Okay, that confirms the minikube container is a hello minikube container is running now in our pod. Okay, so if we want to get the URL, because the minikube automatically assigns the DNS to every pod that is being created, so we can get the DNS for our minikube using curl. Okay, dollar minikube service hello minikube hyphen URL. Okay, this should get the host name for the minikube over which we can directly make the request. This should print out all the information about this pod so that we can go ahead and use that information as we like. Okay, so just make the request, and it says okay. Let's run dot slash this time and see. Okay, so it's able to list. So this is our host name. Okay, we can directly make a request to this DNS endpoint. This should resolve because in every container it makes an entry into the etc host file. This is our client IP address where the container is running. This is the Nginx version through which the port gets exposed, and this is the directory. Okay, this is your request URI. So any request that you want to lay out, you need to go through this request URI. Requested headers are there. Okay, and okay, and at this point, you can make full request to 10.0.2.15 and 319.184. And if we make a call request, then it prints the information. Okay, and that's to it. So it confirms the container, the pod is successfully running now. So at this point, we can go ahead and delete this minikube container. So once you have done, you can delete using ctl delete services and your service name. In our case, it's hello hyphen minikube. So go ahead and delete this container. Okay, that would delete this hello minikube service. So it says hello minikube service deleted. Okay, and we also want to delete the deployment. Okay, so let's delete the deployment as well. Alright, so the deployment has also deleted now. Okay, and in our next session, we are going to discuss how we can create the extended version by supplying the network and the other plugins required to run the Kubernetes. running the Docker containers on this VM using the uh, minikube, and we are also going to see how we can set up the environment variables inside the minikube. Okay, so subscribe to our channel to get the latest information on latest videos delivered to your YouTube account. Thanks everyone. That's all for this session. That's this video. See you in next.